put the city on top of my back. And it went way, way, way up. Like the D-line, I just go for my sack. Better be having they wait up. We the ones turning it up to the max. All that hate came.
Hello and welcome to week 9 of Friday Football Fever. I'm Jeff Jones, and tonight we saw the rivalry game in our area, Lake Travis versus Westlake. These two programs are always among the top teams in Texas, and this year is, of course, no different. They are currently ranked 4th and 8th in the state. Lake Travis has the edge in the rankings, but Westlake has had the edge on the field. The Cavs hadn't beaten the Shaps since October of 2019. That was 2,225 days, exactly. A stretch of time that fuels rage that could fuel a win.
They're a blast, you know, the whole town comes out.
There's a lot of emotion from classmates to teachers to the whole community.
Probably the parents do a little more of the trash talking than anybody until game day.
All these guys up here, all these other captains, we haven't lost these dudes yet.
They've beat us the past few years, so we're trying to get our get back, and I think this is the year.
It would be great, finish on my senior year, finishing 5-0.
We respect them as a team, but I feel like we've had a great week of practice and great week of work, and we can get it done.
It's back and forth, it's like a shootout, and I love it.
Time to check out our game of the week. And before kickoff, the Shaps retired the first jersey in program history, future NFL Hall of Famer Drew Brees. Now, after the game started, it actually wasn't a Westlake quarterback who struck first. It was Lake Travis on the ground, van hopping. Not a minivan anymore. That dude is big, so big that nobody wanted to tackle him. Lake Travis was up 7-zip when checkout Van left wide open like the security door at the Louvre. If you're a Cavs fan, that guy is a jewel. Westlake narrowed the lead briefly, but the Cavs pulled away in the second half. Lake Travis remains undefeated and just secured one of the best wins in the state. For the first time since 2019, Lake Travis wins the Battle of the Lakes. The final score, 31-10. My friend Corey Mose is catching up with the Cavs as we speak. We're going to hear from him and them a little later in the show. All right, to the other 6A district in town and two of the teams at the very top, Vandergrift and Hutto. The Vipers have won at least a share of the district title every year since 2018. But Hutto has a new coach, a new system, and they're sitting in a new seat, the one at the head of the table. Hutto put an undefeated district record on the line, while Vandergrift hoped one district loss would not turn into two. Let's see what happened. It didn't take long for our first wow moment of the game. Vandergrift ordered a trick play like I order Whataburger. They made it a double. Not just a reverse, but a reverse flea flicker. Miles Teodecki found Marshall Linenberger. I usually wash my linens on the gentle cycle, but nothing gentle about this next play. Hutto's Caden Steffick found Jaden Fields, and watch Jaden. He making defenders slide like glass doors. It was a 3-point game then, but the Vipers wanted a little breathing room. Deep breath in, hold it, whew, exhale. There's the breathing room they ordered. A screen to Brock Chilton went 30 yards to the house. Hutto made it a game again in the second half, but the Vipers finished with the win. Final score in this one, a 10-point victory, 44-34. To the scoreboard for the first time tonight, Westwood, those Warriors bounced back from a couple of losses to beat Stony Point, and they did it in a pretty resounding way. 35-7 the final score there, and Buda Johnson gets a district win over San Antonio East Central. The Jaguars beat the Hornets 35-28. More scores coming your way right now. San Marcos played Cibolo Steel very close. And Cibolo Steel is a powerhouse from the San Antonio area. San Marcos, nothing to hang your heads about after that one, but they did fall 27-21. And Eastview blanked Colleen Chaparral. The final score there, 49-0. Back to the highlights, and if you've been to Dripping Springs games, I hope you tried the catfish. Fried, flaky, fantastic. Now to the crispy and slightly spicy highlights. Jaston gotta score. The Dripping Springs senior feasted on touchdowns like we feast on, of course, fried catfish. Moments later, after a safety drips Ryder Frost, heating up. The kickoff return put this one out of reach. The Tigers are now 8-1. This team is hotter than fish grease. Drip wins 63-0. Vista Ridge made the trip out east to Manor, and the Rangers could do no wrong in this one. Quinn Zatowski used a little hezzy to trick a few Mustangs defenders on the sideline. Moments later, this play took a while to develop. Quarterback Cameron Lasik Mr. Lasik seeing things clear right here. He found Eli Huffman for a big gain, a broken tackle, and 6 points. Vista Ridge has 2 games left. If they win both of those, they're in the playoffs. If they lose one, they'll need a little help. They needed no help tonight. Rangers win 44-10. More scores coming your way. Georgetown, big win over Glenn, 57-14, the final in that game. And Hendrickson pitched a shutout over Lehman. The Hawks beat the Lobos 63-0. A&M Consolidated, they doing what they typically do. They win. They beat Cedar Creek 49-0. And College Station, also a great program, beat Lockhart 45-14. We've updated you on 12 games so far. We have much more left to show you. Scores, highlights, our Band of the Week, and our Play of the Week nominees, all coming up next.